Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a twist out and high puff on my sister's hair. You guys, she's like super excited. She hates doing hair, by the way. She has 3C for a hair, and as you all can see here, I'm just going on and sectioning off her hair. She did wash it herself, like, you know, she had to meet me halfway with this process. So I'm just sectioning off her hair. She did go ahead and shampoo and condition her hair, deep condition at that. I believe my sister has high porosity hair, but we have not done a hair test on her. But just by the way that her hair soaked up some of the products, I think she actually has high porosity hair. As you all can see, I am using my Curl Stretch Pudding by Shea Moisture. This product actually worked very good on her hair as well. As you all know, it's one of my favorite products. I'm sure there may be other products out there that may be better for her hair based on her texture and curl pattern, because she does have more of a looser curl than I do, and her hair is like less tangly. We just have different hair types, and sometimes different products work for different people. Even though we're sisters, like blood sisters, same mom, same dad, we have like different hair textures, and some products that work for me may not work for her. But enough of that rambling and that little lesson. As you all can see, I am going in and detangling her hair. As you all can see, I am pretty much using the same techniques that I would use on my own hair, but with her hair, because her hair is of a looser curl pattern. I am twisting tightly. As you all can see, I am not leaving any gaps, and that is because her hair texture is a little bit looser and less kinkier than mine. It's like on the kinky side. So with her hair, you want to twist as tightly as possible so that you can get the most definition as possible, and that requires kind of like tightening up the twist as you go, but I'm still coiling those ends as I move throughout her hair. And if I feel like one end is still frizzy, as you all can see there, I will just, you know, put a little bit more effort into coiling those ends. The wet brush is very helpful. Her hair is very easy to detangle, and it's her hair texture, you guys. I really love it. I actually like doing my sister's hair, but sometimes it could be, you know, a little lot having to do your hair and someone else's hair, but she really loved how it came out. I'm just going to do all these twists all over her head, and then I'll come back once I'm done. Oh, I lied. I forgot to mention that I do like to pull off the excess products off of these twists just so that her hair can dry a little bit faster. We did have someone somewhere to go the very next day, and we didn't have that much time for her hair to dry, so we did make sure we pull off the extra product. So twisting her hair went very quickly and smoothly. I can honestly say that I probably twisted her hair up in less the time that it takes me to do mine, and it's probably because I'm tender-headed and she's not. But here's what her twists are looking like. She was surprised at her length. I forgot to mention my sister is more of a protective style natural, so she very seldom wears her natural hair out, but you all can see here she actually really like her twist. So I loaned her one of my slaps to put on because she was getting ready to leave my house and it was cold outside, and now I'm at her house. That's why the background looks differently. And as you all can see here, I'm just pulling those twists apart. Her hair actually dried very well without us having to have her sit up under of a hooded dryer or adding a blow dryer to her hair. Her hair actually dried really nicely, and it hadn't even been 24 hours. And as you all can see here, the definition is amazing. And my sister would always tell me that when I twist her hair, she gets the best definition. And I think it's because she doesn't twist tightly when she twists her own hair, and she doesn't really have as much patience for hair as I do. And that's fine because I'm here to help when I can and when I'm able to. And here's what her hair looks like in the front side. And now we are going to go ahead and move into separating. Now, separating is very, very important, but for this style that we're doing today, because she's not wearing it out in a twist out, she's actually going to be wearing a high puff. We can allow a little frizz to happen, but we still want to minimize it as little as possible. So as you all can see here, I'm just making sure that I coil those ends, because those ends are going to be very, very important for her to have like the best high puff possible. And right here, she's showing you all the 2 edge boosters that she mixed together to slick her edges down. As you all can see, we do have different interesting products as it pertains to how we like to sleek up our high puffs. And hers is like edge booster. And I must say that her puffs are like super slick with the edge boosters that she likes to use. And that's what she's doing here. I just feel like sometimes when it comes to a high puff, it's best to do it yourself, because you know when it's too tight, you know what feels good, and you know what shapes your head the best. And she's walking you all through how she does her high puff. And it's pretty interesting, you guys. My sister is like super hilarious. She like mocks me a lot when it comes to YouTube videos, so make sure you wait to the end to see her like impersonate me at the end of the video. So of course she's just pushing that band up into the position that she would like to see it in. And as you all can see, my sister doesn't play about the slickness when it comes to these puffs, honey. I mean, she has it laid down. So here is when I step in and kind of like help her fluff it out a little bit so she doesn't mess up the curl definition. And with her hair, when it comes to puffs, she does need like a pick to get the roots together to prevent those parts and those uninteresting gaps in the high puffs. So I just use the pick to get her roots and not the ends, just the roots, to gather that hair together so that the puff looks fuller. And that is a trick because of her hair texture. Her roots are a little bit less kinky than mine are. So we just have to gather those things together. And as you all can see here, she's with the slickness, honey. She's adding a little bit more, making sure that nape is sleek. And here is her final look. I think it came out really, really well. As always, I hope you all enjoyed the video and found it useful. We all have beautiful hair textures. They're just different, and sometimes we need different examples on how to do certain hairstyles, because what may work for one does not work for the other. But as always, I hope to see you all in the next one. See ya!